What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of Fully Cracked. Today I have the most wonderful cosplayer I know. It is the lovely Ada. Welcome in, Ada. How's it going? Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, I'm Ada. I am a variety streamer originally from the Philippines, but currently based in Melbourne. And I stream on Adastreams. And if you have trouble remembering my name, just remember Ada.
Wow. No one is ever gonna forget that, Ada. That's lovely. And she is also a massive cosplayer. And that's one of the reasons I've asked her to come today, because PAX is happening. Right, Ada? PAX is happening, and I will be cosplaying, and I was hoping maybe I can get some tips from you.
Oh, okay.
So how about that? But, you know, instead of just speaking, let's play a game as well, so we can torture our mental state with Pokemon Unite. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good, sounds good.
Hey everybody, Editor Fu here. I didn't really get to show off all the work that Ada actually does in terms of cosplay, so here are just some examples. You can find all her cosplays on her Twitter and also Instagram, so the links will be in the description for you guys to check her out. Please do. How long have you been cosplaying for?
I started actually during the pandemic because I was like bored. And also like I wanted to cosplay all my life, but I'm in a very like, I guess, conservative family.
Yeah.
So
Did you
I end up
did you dye your hair, go through that phase during the lockdown, or was the cosplay the way?
Yeah, I was like, if it looks bad, at least nobody will see it, right? Now is the time to dye, to like bleach my hair. But like, it wasn't for cosplay. It was just like more of I wanted to try it.
This is definitely the first game we're playing today. I wanted to ask you on cosplaying. Still, do you have any tips for someone that like wants to get into cosplaying? And like, you know, because it's quite expensive, the whole experience, I think.
So it's like, you know, the triangle thing, right? It's time, price, and then convenience. So usually when that's for any type of investment, it's the same for cosplay. So if you want something that's quick and easy, it's gonna be expensive. You want something quick and cheap, it's gonna take like it's that type of like triangle thing. So I feel like tips for people that want to get into it is like, don't start with an entire cosplay. Like think of a character that you really love, and then start collecting things that you think might work for it. So I have a friend that has a really good, let's say, Fire Emblem cosplay. And then it took them like 8 years to gather things.
8 years,
but like,
really? Oh wow.
Yeah, just like, but then they started cosplaying. First it was the wig, you know, the wig was first, and then they just like kind of did like, oh, the schoolgirl version, or oh, like this is the bunny girl version, that type of thing. Yeah. And then like, oh, I found this dress that would, you know, match it. I'd be able to like make it. So over time you start building it, and you know, don't feel pressured if you're going for something that's cheap, right?
Yeah.
Another way is like, if it becomes more than just a hobby, you can end up like, you know, earning from it, doing paid gigs like I do, or like selling photo sets, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But also, one of the biggest tips is like a lot of the cosplay shops on AliExpress, they'll usually have like anniversary or Halloween or Black Saturday sales. So like some of my cheapest cosplays that like I didn't make, right? They were just doing a random
sale? Or...
It was a random sale, so you pay $10 and either you get you'll get a random wig, or if you pay $20, you get a random wig and a random cosplay.
Like a mystery box kind of vibe.
Yeah. So it's just $10, $20, but you might end up getting something that's like super good.
Super good, yeah.
And if
or
it's
it
not
fits your
good, you can
costume.
like you can reuse it. So I ended up getting, I think I can't remember. I think it was an Attack on Titan wig, and an
Right.
Attack on Titan like just because Attack on Titan is basically the same thing. Because
True,
I got a
true,
really
true.
cheap cosplay one for
True,
like
true,
for
true.
$20, right? It's gonna, yeah.
Alright,
Until this Zera hopefully and whatnot.
yeah, nice. I just like
The
Greninja is my
listing-
most play character. It's not really my main. I don't really have a main, but it just
That's funny.
comfort. It's like comfort character for me. Like I don't tilt
Yeah.
on Greninja. It's very nice.
Well, Blissey is my comfort.
If Blissey's a comfort,
character.
there
I
we're
can-
both playing comfort characters. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I
no.
can
I think
just
the
like
tips you're saying
autopilot on Blissey.
it is definitely very important. Because
Yeah.
the Pokemon
And-
Arceus thing I bought was a little bit too much on the budget, to be honest. So but I was like,
Yeah,
you know what, PAX is a once in a year thing.
And honestly, like, obviously it what's it called? It takes, if you want a cheap cosplay, you usually have to make it yourself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But a lot of people think that you have to start from scratch when really it's a lot easier. Like, look for a shirt that's similar and edit it. Look for pants that are similar and edit it.
True.
And then for armor, foam isn't that expensive. It used to be really hard to find and you have to order it online. But
Yeah.
now, like, you know, those play mats that they use in preschool, you can use those. You can
That's great idea,
buy
actually.
foam. Yeah, you can buy foam from Bunnings.
Yeah.
There's lots of things that you can like use, and then there are workshops for it. So if you go to cons anyway, there will always be like beginner cosplay workshops, and the community is really quite nice and close knit as well here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So there are always people selling their old cosplays, so you can buy them for really cheap, usually
Oh,
50-70%
I didn't
off.
know that. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook and on Depop as well. And even in Melbourne, if you just are cosplaying for one day, there are costume rental warehouses in Melbourne. That you can just like rent some costumes or just literally go to their warehouse, right? And like see what they have there. It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly the character that
Yeah.
you're looking for,
Yeah,
but they'll
yeah.
have all of these different like, you know, wizard hats, robes, stuff like that, and then you can just rent them. So there's lots of options
Yeah,
for
yeah. I never
cosplay.
knew it was so you know, easy to get into without, you know, because you know we see all those
Yeah.
nice cosplays on like social media, and it's always like people want to get started on it. It's like how do I even?
Yeah, so those are people that have really like dedicated, you know, a lot of resources and a lot of time. But also like if you're just a casual cosplayer, obviously you can like save money for the cosplay that you want to
Yeah.
do eventually. But if it's not something that you're going to be doing quite often, there are obviously other options,
options, yeah.
that are like cheaper. Yeah.
No, I'm super excited for PAX because I've never been. Is this your first one as well, or you've been before?
No, the first PAX that I wanted to go to was the one that was like cancelled.
Oh,
so
was
this
there
is
one that
good.
was cancelled? I
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah,
didn't hear about it.
that was like
until-
last year. Yeah, I was supposed to go last year, but then it was cancelled. So, so this will be my first PAX, but it's not my first con. I need to. Oh, please no! I got CC, couldn't help. Sorry.
That's all good. I think we might.
But
be able to
yeah,
throw some of them here.
so I'm excited for PAX.
I'm so
I
excited.
try to go to all the cons in general, just
Yeah.
because I have friends that I like to meet up with there, and also I just like seeing other people in cosplay.
For sure.
I just like people watching.
In
I'm
the
very
best way
introverted.
possible. In the best
Yeah.
way possible, like people watching. I love it. Now, I did do a little bit stalking on your Twitch, and you did say you're a big fan of bubble tea. What is your go-to
Yes.
bubble tea order? What is the
My
ADA bubble tea
order,
order?
for fruit tea, it'll
Yeah.
probably be lychee green tea with
Ooh.
either lychee or
A lychee
green
fan.
jelly. Yeah, and aloe.
Oh, I love aloe.
That's for fruit tea. And then if it's like a milk one, either it's Thai milk tea or a caramel or like brown sugar milk
Yeah,
tea. But
yeah.
I don't usually get milk tea because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh,
I have to take a lactase
oh no! You're one of those people
beforehand.
that just
Sometimes it's worth it. Just
yeah, it's
sometimes
worth it, right? I was gonna say the brave souls, the brave souls.
Yeah, especially Thai milk tea. I feel like, but there's another one. I guess that's not served here. It's not really tea, but it's like the pink. Have you had pink drink in Thailand before?
No, I've never been to.
It's like it tastes like this really artificial strawberry, but it's quite good. It's and in Thailand you can get it just on the street for like what?
Really? For like
25 baht. Yeah.
Ah.
I think it's like it's quite good.
No, I used to be a big addict for milk tea.
Really?
Borderline like not good for my health.
In Singapore, what's the most I guess like most famous?
Oh, in Singapore? Well,
Like,
so
yeah.
when I was in Singapore, which was like only for 8 years of my life because I was we migrated early.
Oh, I see.
But sugarcane juice is by far my favorite, and lychee.
Oh, sugarcane juice. Okay,
I love it. This time when I went back recently, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm a huge.
I'm just dead and stuff.
I need ult. But I have nobody to ult to. I have nobody to ult. There we
The
go.
Del
there.
Fox, huge! Your blissy cells are fantastic today. That was awesome. I'm just dead. I'm
Oh, no,
useless.
I can't. Let's just go. Let's go. It's fine. Thank you. Okay, I think we can just
The bird is maybe
kill
dead.
this Dodrio. Popcorn chicken. Come on.
Gotta be careful.
Let's see.
Gotta be careful.
That's fine. It's fine. We got it.
Too
It's
easy.
better to take it off the map if you have 2 shredders on your team and
Fair,
the
fair,
rest
fair.
of their.
Sorry, I was just
DPS
super
as
useless
well.
that ending game.
No,
I was
okay.
I was like, yep, I'm out, I'm dead.
no, all of our DPS is very reliable, and you did really good early games. So
Yeah, it was just the early game, and then that was it. I was out for like 30 seconds. I
we
was
just
just
needed
watching.
to get rid of their shred, and it was fine.
Fantastic.
Good job.
Nice. Look at this. Playing comfort characters is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys had a great time watching Ada and I try our best in the ranked meta right now. Ada, thank you so much for participating today. I'm so glad I've met you, and I can't wait for us to go to PAX and get some in real life tips from you as well, because I'll be cosplaying for the first time. Guys, Ada is on Twitch, Instagram, and also Twitter at Adastreams. The link will be in the description. Please go support her. Ada, do you want to say anything for your, rate the experience maybe? This could be like a Yelp review. Let me know.
No, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for caring. I am a support tank main, and we're only as good as our ADC, but Mefu, good carry. Very, very easy to support. So
Thank you so much.
do support him as well, not just in game, but also on his YouTube, and watch more
my
videos.
God.
And if you like this one, you'll probably like the other episodes that he has as well. So
Oh my,
go check
you're
those out.
amazing. That was probably the better plug than I could have ever done. But thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week for the next episode.